back again, another edition of SilverBaX. Y'all know I love doing this episode right here. I got another UGA alum. This time I got me a running back. All y'all kids out there, I got me a running back. I'm gonna say that again. I got me a running back. Alright, so, and that was like, I'm saying that because that's one of my favorite positions. I want to welcome Brian Herrien, UGA, running back. Welcome to Sitting with SilverBaX. I'm glad you made time to come and chill out with me, man. Talk to my kids, talk to my youth. My platform is all about my youth. They growing me. They like to pay attention. They tune in. They just want to hear what it is that they need to do to stay focused, stay grinded, to even get to the next level, from one step to the next step, and just propel ahead. So I just want to know, like, where you from, where you grew up at, where you play youth ball at, and
yeah, well, shoot, we just jumping in now. I grew up around in Douglasville over there. I played baseball at first though.
Baseball player.
Yeah, my dad played baseball. Like when I was young, my dad used to always just tell me to work hard, don't never give up on nothing. But like I'm like what happened? Like, I know you used to play sports. Everybody used to always be like, you so fine, stuff like that. But like he was like he was trying out for the Cincinnati Reds. Like he was supposed to go pro in baseball, but his family ain't had the money to send him to the, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My mom's mom was like, they'll do it. He was just like, nah. So they moved from Mississippi to Atlanta. He just got a job, you know what I'm saying? So growing up, I played baseball first. That was just my sport.
See what I'm talking about? This is what a lot of people don't realize and recognize, the point of finding your sport or finding what's there for you. I ain't know nothing about no baseball.
Yeah, I'm better in baseball than I am in football, by far.
That's crazy.
Like, a lot. Like,
well, shit, you could have fooled me. But all right, go ahead.
I could have got drafted out of high school too. I'll tell you that later. But
yeah.
So like, I mean, yeah, 7 years old. I mean, I was a baseball player. I always just grew up playing baseball. Shoot, I went out to try to play football when I was like 7 that same year. And shit, I was like, nah, I ain't trying to get hit. I ain't I'm good. Yeah, so I just went home, and then 3 years later, like I always played football in the neighborhood though. I truck people, run them over. And
but this Douglasville, Georgia.
Yeah.
All right, got
Fill out Mount Carmel, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But we used to play against like all the schools. We went to Ben Hill, Wallace Park, all that. We played everybody, all that. So I came back out 10 years old. I was at Mount Carmel at first, came back out 10 years old, went to Bill Art. I was like, man, I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it, like, see how it goes.
10 years old, you said, I'm gonna go back and play some more football.
Yeah. So when I first went out there, you know, the coach was like, they already got a running back and stuff like that. So my dad was like, hey, just give him the ball, like, you know what I'm saying? Throw it to him or whatever like that. I'm like 10 years old. Coach like 60 yards away from me. I threw the football like 60 yards. He like, hold on, like. So you know what I'm saying, how that go. He started talking to me, started whatever. We went out there to practice. Shit, that year I took his spot. He was the second running back. I scored like 6 touchdowns.
Oh, you said you threw the ball or you scored?
No, like we was just at practice. Like this like workout. That's like practice, like tryouts and
stuff. And you just threw a ball?
Yeah, because they wasn't, you know how it be like. They already got their players.
Yeah, you definitely know that.
So they got to try, you know, you got to show them, like, whatever like that. Ever since then, the rest just been the rest. Like,
at 10
years old, I mean, all my other friends played on Mount Carmel, the team I went to first.
Right.
So when I went back and I started playing for the Bill Art team, I scored like 6 touchdowns a game, 2 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns, 5. We got ready to play Mount Carmel. They was like, Mount Carmel real good. You ain't gonna be able to score all them touchdowns. I'm like, man, what the? Like,
you play against them all the time.
Nah, this like
in
the
the neighborhood.
Playing them. Yeah, like,
okay,
but they was like the best team
but
all
you
together.
But just like them was your friends.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, I ain't worried about it. But their team was good. Our team was good too.
Yeah.
But we still beat them like 21-6 every touchdown. I ain't gonna lie. Every game it was 21-6. Super Bowl game it was like 28-6. I had 4 touchdowns that game. It was like 3
against your homeboys.
Yeah, like every other time though. Like, so we won all them, choo-choo ball, all that stuff, little league stuff. I mean, it's just that. I mean, I say in little league. I mean, sometimes you just gotta show it. I mean, sometimes the people will tell you like, it's like, you know, it's not good to show, like, prove it all the time. Like,
I got you.
But sometimes you got to, like. So.
What age did you realize I'm gonna choose football, or I am that football player, or that? What did you have to choose between football and baseball? Because you loved baseball, right?
I mean, I did when I was young.
All right.
See, what happened with that was that it really wasn't a choice later on. So, I mean, growing up, when I was 10, that same year, I played football. We won every game. Went to the little Super Bowl. Outside of that, went to another state. We lost that to an all-star team.
Okay,
we just
had travel ball then.
Yeah, we just had our regular team.
Right.
But that same year I played baseball. That next year we went all the way to the regionals, right before the World Series. Like my little team right there from Boundary Waters in Douglasville.
I got you.
That team.
I got you.
To the World
Shout
Series.
Shout out Douglasville.
No cap. So I'm like, shoot. Then that whole time I'm still playing 10, 11 summer baseball, all this, all that. And Marquise Grissom. Yeah.
Grissom.
He used to play for the Braves. Yeah. He had a travel ball team, but they was in Conyers.
I know Marquise Grissom. I think it's his
probably
nephew. I think it's his nephew or cousin or something. I know him personally.
Yeah.
I have to hit him up.
So like my dad had talked to him one time, and he was like, go out here, try out, whatever like that. So I went out there trying out or whatever like that, He like, man, we really want him to play, but it was so far. Travel ball cost so much money. We didn't have the money. We weren't trying to travel all that. It just cost too much. He was like, man, we'll pay for all that as long as you could just get him here. But we ended up not even playing for them and stuff like that. So I just kept playing wherever I at. My dad always just told me, like, if you good enough, they'll find
you. Yeah, that is a line.
That's what it was. So I know I'm good enough. So I was just like, whatever.
What age was this when you had that mindset and that mentality? Like, I know I'm good enough.
10.
You had that at 10?
My parents told me at 10 that like we ain't paying for you to go to school. Like you gotta get a scholarship. I remember I was at Botanical Bank on Fulton Industrial.
That's tough.
Like I remember everything. So I was always playing both of them. When I got about 13. It's probably like the end of my 8th grade year. I was playing with this team at Bill Art. I ain't never really played with them. But like, shoot. I always look bigger than other kids. I always bigger, stronger, faster.
Yeah.
I'm hitting the ball so hard, man. The kids' parents like, he don't need to be out. He don't need to be hitting the ball. And all the kids on my team was hating. And they was white. They was racist a little bit.
Yeah. You felt that. You can feel that at that age.
I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah.
Man. So I'm done. I ain't having fun with it. I don't care how good I am. I'm good.
So 13 baseball.
I'm done.
All right.
High school, every player that played baseball at my school and in the county, every parent, every grown person I knew, my dad, my whole family, everybody begged me to play baseball for 4 years straight in high school. I just wouldn't do it. The team sucked in high school. I wouldn't go through it again. I couldn't help. I just couldn't do it all by myself. And I tried it my senior year. They begged me every year, every single player, all of them.
So you was doing both sports right now?
Right then I was just doing football, track, and basketball.
So what age did the football stuff kick in?
10. Since then, it's just been football all through middle school. But I'm telling you that was just when the baseball stopped.
Okay, you gave me the baseball layout.
So when football kicked in at 10, we won all those games. That was I just love scoring touchdowns, and I got paid for my uncles and
how was that?
I give $20 a touchdown.
Score a touchdown.
6 touchdowns. I give $120 a game. I'm gone every game.
That's an NIL deal.
I been had them. Look, having it. Having
the NIL deal, man. Welcome.
So
y'all late, bro. Been getting that money.
Been had that. So I'm like, shoot. I like football. I like scoring touchdowns though. I like running people over. I like just having the ball in my hand. Like it all count on me. And that running back, like you feel me, it's you versus 11 other people. Like when you play receiver, it's you versus 1 or 2 or 3. Yeah. Or maybe just 1. Or nobody.
You get the ball, you got to get around everybody. Cause I got the dodge, dipping dog. I got
telling me everybody can't do this.
My favorite position though, right?
Everybody can't do this. So it's a little different.
Right.
But you feel me? Like I also had a lot of energy, a lot of like everything. Like you feel me? That's why like baseball was so easy. Like I hit the ball hard, I run fast, I throw everybody out. Like it's boring. I be in the outfield playing with the grass, and it's just boring. Can't nobody hit. Like all the kids suck. I'm cool.
So that what drove you football? That was the decision.
Football, I could knock some folks out. I had a lot of energy, anger. I was a bad kid. I was running around. I needed to get it out.
So it clicked in at what age you think? Like, all right, high school, or when did the call start coming, or the letter start coming in for college?
Well, so man, really.
What high school you went to first?
New Manchester High School.
New Manchester.
Right there on 92, I think, or 66. I don't know which one it is, but it's right off Fulton Industrial on the other side.
Okay.
Go over, Campbellton, cross over Campbellton, Fulton Industrial, right there. By Westlake, probably like 7 minutes from Westlake.
From Westlake. All right.
So, I mean, wait, what you just asked me?
You said what? I'm asking you what year did the call start coming in?
Well, really it was messed up. Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you. Really it was messed up. So I was playing basketball with one of my friends, Tyler Simmons, and we was just in the gym, and the ball rolled into the locker, like into the little closet behind the bleachers. And Tyler went in there, and the ball was there, and he came out with a letter. It was from Syracuse. We was in 10th grade. He was like, Brian, it's got your name on it. It was for me to go to the camp that past summer, my 9th grade summer, going to my 10th grade year. But it was already my 10th grade year, finna go into my 11th grade year.
So you had a letter that's been in there for a year?
Yeah. So Tyler was like, Brian, it's got your name on it. And I'm like, all I know is play football, go to school, and score a lot of touchdowns. So I ain't never expect no letter. I ain't never talked to no college coach. I ain't never even seen the college campus. So he like, there's no name on it. All I know is NCAA football. I done seen all this shit on there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, that's my name? I'm like, what the fuck? So like later on, I go to the front office and I tell them like, anytime I get some mail, they used to send it to the coach. But he obviously wasn't giving me the mail. So I was like, anytime I get some mail, just send it to me. Going into my junior year, I probably got like 20 letters every day. I got called out of class like 5 times a class period. I had 8 periods.
The coach wasn't even telling you.
He didn't tell nobody. He told like one person.
Come on, coach. Coach, you down bad. I ain't even gonna ask him what the coach name. We ain't gonna bring the coach name up because that ain't it. But
yeah, that was crazy. I mean, but the ladies at the front office, they was real nice and they really liked me. You know, I was real cool with them. I talked to them. Even the principal, like, if something happened, she'll tell me to go to her office and sit in there.
That's what's
like,
up.
I love that lady. Like, her whole family, like, they real cool.
Shout out to principal. What school is
Connie Craft, New Manchester High School.
Manchester.
You know what I'm saying? I love that.
Principal. I used to get in trouble, so I didn't like principals. But I like this principal. All right.
But yeah, so the ladies at the front office, they'll call me up there every day, just give me all the mail. Like, I never had to. And then, really, it was from every school. Like, Syracuse. I mean, I had Yale, Harvard. I mean, I wasn't even smart. I don't know how I had a Harvard. So I'm like,
you want an athlete.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
I didn't have good grades. I'm going to tell y'all that later, too.
I got you.
So, I mean, I had Florida, like, UConn, I mean, anything. Like, it was just stuff.
High school, all right. So in high school, this was what, 10th grade, 11th grade?
10th grade and 11th grade. But towards this 11th grade year, everything, all that
everything was coming. So how many offers you think you got?
Nah, let me tell you. So all those letters that was coming to me was come work out, come over here, come visit junior days, come do this, come do this, come over here, come see our campus, come do all this or whatever like that. I ain't have no offers because I had bad grades my freshman and sophomore year.
I got you.
I just went doing my work and stuff like that, you know. So,
you was see what it was. You was one of those talented kids, but at the same time,
shit, man, I just wanted to play ball. That was it. All I knew was I want to go play football, and that's what gonna get me out of here. That's it.
That's what's sad.
That was all I wanted to do. I mean, school, I knew it was important, but I wasn't no dummy. It'd be stuff like turning in your homework. I'll leave it at home. Like, I was like, crazy.
I get it.
But like, so my junior year, Coach Smart walked into my school. I was playing basketball in the gym, just hooping and dunking on people and jump. Coach Smart walked in with Coach, and they called me over there to the side. He was like, man, like, we want you to come to the camps and stuff like that. Just Coach Smart from Alabama. I ain't know who he was.
Right.
I ain't even. So shoot, I had a homeboy who used to always talk about him. He played defense. He used to always talk about him, but I ain't really care. I just want to play ball. If they want me, they'll call me. Like, that's what my dad told me.
Right. They want you.
And
that stuck with you because I know that did because you said that earlier.
Yeah.
Your dad.
That's just how I am.
So Smart said.
It come. So Coach Smart was like, you like one of those DBs we used to recruit. I'm like, DB? Like, high school, I was like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, heck nah. So he was like, we want you to come to a camp, whatever, pay for this, whatever like that. I'm like, all right, cool. But he ended up paying for the camp. Going down there, I went down there and I had I think that first day I just did all the drills. You know how they have like a 3-day camp at Bama. Then they had like Bama Day, you do Bama ball. I just went down there for the day. They just wanted to see me work out. So I went down there, did all the running back drills. I'm probably with like top running backs in the nation. Like I don't even know. Like,
you didn't even know it.
I'm just a kid.
Down there doing.
I'm just out there. You feel me? But I know I'm raw. They ain't better than me. I know that for a fact. And I tell them that right now because I beat them at the camp. Straight up, I ain't never ran a drill in my life, and ain't no kid ever touched me at the camp.
I got you.
So I went out there, man. You know, I did all the drills and stuff like that. And they was like, he can catch. Like, send him over there with the receivers and stuff. Went over there, did that. They were like, oh, you come back tomorrow? I'm gone.
Enough done. I don't did enough.
Yeah, so I left Coach Martin and they hit me up. They were like, we'll call you and a little bit of stuff like that. I get home, they hit me up, come back like next week. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go back next week. They're like, it's a private workout. Just come work out for us. I'm like, cool. This still my junior year. So I go back up there, and there was another running back up there doing a private workout with me, against me type, you feel me?
Oh, so they was set up stuff.
Yeah, you know, all you hear from, you know, Texas football good, you know.
Yeah.
That's all. I heard it before, but I still ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Man, tore him up in all the drills, you know, little running back drills. But when they got to running routes, it got even worse. You know, I could just run routes, like. So I just did all that. We got done with that. Me and him went back to the camp with all the other kids, like the same way we did the camp the first time. It was 100 kids, 300 kids out there. Coach Cochran, the strength coach, like, he started yelling at everybody, you know. Coach Smart ran over there, cussed him out, like, man, they just got here, woo-doo-doo. So now we doing, like, routes, like, one-on-one routes. The running back come out, I'm going against a linebacker or a safety or whatever. So I come out, boom, run a little route, catch the ball, beat the little linebacker, go out. Then I run a go route, beat the safety, catch it over the top. After that route, I only ran 2 routes out there. After that route, they were like, all right, come here, come to the side, like, stand right there, like, Nick Saban gonna be over here to talk to you in a minute. You're gonna go out there, they're gonna take you, show you where you're gonna live at, all that. I'm like, what you gonna take?
Whole game don't change where I'm gonna live at.
You gonna tell me where I'm gonna live at, where I'm gonna eat, all that. I'm like, all right, like, whatever. So I'm just up there, like, whatever. So he came over there to talk to me. They really took me, showed me where I was gonna eat, where I was gonna live at, all that. I'm like, this is all I know though. Coach Martin was just like, you get your grades up. You got to get straight A's this year and next year. But we had like 2 semester things. So like my senior year we did. So I got like straight A's that year. I had like A's and B's my junior year. Then next year I got straight A's both years. It was like semester year. So I had straight A's first semester, straight A's next semester. But I still had to get my ACT up. Or whatever the ACT, whatever.
ACT, SAT, one of them.
Yeah,
one
ACT,
of them,
I had to get that up 2 points. Man, I took it on the very last time you could take it, and I got the score. We was in homeroom, and it was like close to the end of school. We was in homeroom. My mom texted me, there's a bell about to ring to get out. She was like, you got your score back? I looked at that pass. I just walked out. Teacher was like, where you going? I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I just gotta go. And I just took out, like, ran through the courtyard, took out here. People came out there like, what happened? I'm like, man, I'm going to Georgia. So,
I'm out of here.
I ain't gonna lie though, this to this day, man, it's this one kid that went to New Manchester. I don't know who this kid is. I never knew his name, never seen him before this day, but that day I ran down the courtyard and everybody came out there, they was like, congratulations and stuff. Like, dude just walked up to me, he was like, hey man, I've been watching you, like, bro, I've been watching you play football here, bro, like, congratulations, bro, I'm proud of y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know who that dude is, bro, but I
still don't know.
Remember that dude though, no cap. That junk was crazy. I'm like, who the hell?
That's all.
That shit was crazy, but yeah, that's just how I went in. Like, yeah.
So tell me, when you got to UGA, what was the competition like as far as getting that ball, and when did you realize like I supposed to be here? Cause UGA ain't just one of them.
I mean, I knew in high school for real, but the way how I got there after that was, I mean, I was supposed to be going to Bama still, but Coach Smart ended up getting that job. I was playing baseball too. I was gonna play this year, cause my dad's friend had hit me up. I was like, if you play football, I mean, if you play baseball this year, you know, the Blue Jays and stuff, a couple teams, they might want to draft you. They just want to see you run out the box and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, cool. So I didn't do track that year. I just went out there to do baseball. But, like, Coach Smart called me, like, 3rd day of practice and was like, you want to play football at Georgia? Like, you want to come to Georgia? I'm like, I didn't want to play ball. Like, you just at Bama. I don't even care. Like,
yeah.
So I just told my baseball
so that's the year he left Bama and went to train.
My senior year that spring. It was really on April Fool's Day, so when he called me, I thought he was playing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I just want to play ball. So I told my baseball coach at practice, like, he called me, I was like, I just got to go. Like, I got to go study for the ACT and all that. That's how all that happened.
I got it.
But on the way to Georgia, like, I mean, Coach Smart was just telling me, like, yeah, you could be the second one. You know, Nick was coming off his injury, and I was coming up there. So it was really just Brendan Douglas, Tay Crowder, and then the AJ had left. And
AJ, wide receiver.
Nah, AJ, I forgot his last name, but he was a running back there before I got there. He left. Me and Holyfield was coming in.
Oh, I remember Holyfield.
So it was gonna be me, Holyfield, Sony, and Brendan Douglas and Tay Crowder, but they switched him to linebacker.
Sony, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Nick was hurt, so it was just really me, Sony.
Sure.
Yeah.
What you talking about? I got you.
Me, Sony, Holyfield, and Sony. But then that summer going into the season, Sony broke his forearm. So then when I got to the second scrimmage, Holyfield rolled his ankle. Brendan, when we got to the first game, everything was going good. Nick had came back. I'm chilling on the sideline. I'm just dancing. This is my first college game ever. And just vibing.
You remember who it was? Who was against?
Yeah, we was playing North Carolina in Georgia Dome at Chick-fil-A Classic.
I got you.
But, you know, I'm just dancing on the sideline, chilling. You know, the whole time before the game, and halftime come out, Nick come out, he like, well, second quarter, right before halftime, Brendan Douglas, he had fumbled. They had took him out of the game. Holyfield still had a hurt ankle. Sonny Orange still broke. And I'm the only one over there just kicking it. You feel me?
You already on 10.
So halftime, Nick come out, he was like, Brian, I'm tired, I'm gonna need you. I just looked at him like, all right, I got you. Like, I'm still just dancing and stuff in his face. He just walked off. I was like, all right. So it was like the third quarter. I don't even remember. It was like second down. Man, like 9 minutes left. I remember just Coach McGee and Coach Smart running up to me like, Brian. Like, you gotta go. I'm like, all right. They like Coach Smart like, Brian, we trust you, we love you. I was like, all right, what's the play?
Give me the ball.
He was like, red train. I'm like, it's a toss play to the right. I scored.
Oh, red train.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I just got my first play. I just got my first UGA play, red train.
No,
now, what I got to do?
It's just a toss play to the right. So shoot.
Why I got to be all complicated? Just tell me to toss right.
Huh?
Why can't just tell me toss right? Why got red train?
Because we really got to have a tight end come down. The receiver got a motion down. You got a can in.
That's why. Now we talking. Now, all right.
So, you know, we do all that. But this play, I done scored on it every day. Like, every time we ran it in, like, camp, scrimmage and all that stuff like that. So, I'm like, man, I'm good. I know I'm It's my favorite play ever, too. You know?
How many yards out?
20. It was just first, like, what? It was like 2nd and 9. Nick had got tired or something like that. And they were just like, go. Shoot, I just grabbed the ball and took out running to the pylon, man. I dove, touched. I knew I scored. The ref looking for the sideline. I just looked to the left, looked to the right. Everybody just came and grabbed.
First time.
Yeah, first everything, man. First game, first carry, first touchdown.
Damn, that's hard. That's her first time you touched the ball in the UGA game, man. You scored a touchdown, man.
It was just different, man.
That's hard. So what did that do for you as far as like mentally, like mindset? What did that put you at? Like, damn. Or did you even realize? Because you said you so used to scoring touchdowns, you.
Man, like, honestly, a lot of people don't think like the way I think, but I always felt like I was supposed to be doing this. Like, I always felt like I could do what I was doing. I always felt like that.
And that's the thing, like somebody with your mentality. There's a lot of kids out here ain't got that mentality. Like a dream, a kid's dream, like right now today, to even score a touchdown in a high school game. Not to mention scoring a touchdown in a college game. For UGA, like that. Sometimes that bar right there or that level right there, that could just a kid could just feel like they just that's the ultimate. Like, I mean, me myself, I just want to catch a pass. Just who give me a quarter. Just throw me a pass and I was just running touch. You know, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like so I think some people take a lot of stuff for granted. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You playing for UGA, playing running back, playing with Nick Chubb and all the guys you play, Sonny Michelle and all of them, bro. Your first carry was a touchdown for UGA. Man, kids, that's like a walk-off home run. That's big, man.
I always knew I was gonna do that.
Yeah,
that's why I step on the field though. Anytime I ever stepped on the field, when I go on the field, like first play of the game from kickoff, I'm out there, I walk on the field. The first thing I do is look down the field to see how long it is. Right. I want to see how long I can break this first touchdown, first carry.
That's a mentality.
That's just how I walk on the field every time.
That's a beast mentality.
After that,
right there.
It's a first down. After that, it's 5 yards and nothing less.
So after that, so tell me if you can remember, like how many touchdowns you think you scored for UGA?
Probably like 14 or 16, something like that.
Right. That's UGA, man. That's ain't y'all know that's the SEC. All my kids realize we talking about we got some real stuff going on right here. It ain't just easy to score a touchdown in the SEC. You know, y'all see a lot of points get put up. It ain't easy. That's one of the toughest divisions in the league. So outside of that, the after UGA, what came pouring in for you? Like how did it happen?
So after that, I mean, I went to the combine and stuff, and then I went undrafted for the Browns. When I got up there, it was just, first time doing everything.
So you ran you said you ran a 4.6. You had tore your
Meniscus.
Okay, and
I mean, it was straight, like, it just hurt a little bit, and it was just like something, I ain't never tore nothing, so I was scared to run and do all this stuff. But it still ended up being straight, all the other drills, the bench press, all that stuff was straight. Like, I ain't really.
So you got invited to
Cleveland. When I went up to Cleveland, I mean, it was cool up there. You had to, like, you can get a hotel or you can get the apartment. Like, you can stay in a hotel with the rookie mini camp stuff, or you can go get an apartment, stuff like that. So it was always cool. They give you the laptops and stuff, the little iPads, you got your own little stuff. You go to meetings. They even gave us a car that first year because it was COVID. So they gave us a little.
Oh, that was the COVID year you went up. Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
So we didn't even really have no rookie minicamp. We just went straight in. So we was just up there with the whole team. It wasn't just rookies. It was vets and all. So it was, Baker, Odell.
I got you.
Nick.
Oh, nah.
Everybody out there. So we just.
I had a chance to meet Odell too, man. I hung out with Odell for like 6 hours in
he
Arizona.
Cool. Like,
yeah, he's cool.
Dude always lit though. Like,
yeah.
Lit. But yeah, so. It was just cool to be out there, everything was fun, drive around, you see Cleveland. I ain't never been to Cleveland, all the players.
Shit, who has that? What's gonna go to Cleveland for?
Facts. And then I had a couple players. I had one dude who I went to the NFL PA bowl game with, like, we played in the bowl game together. So when he got on the team, I was the one person I knew other than Nick. So it was always fun being out there. And then the play.
Right, you were back with Chubb.
Yeah, Nick was up there, so he was always like, man, if you need something, let me know. Like, it's cool. Like, you want to come by, just let me know and stuff like that.
I got you.
But me and my dude that played in the NFL PA bowl game, we always really kicked it and just chill and stuff. We did everything together like that. And then Cole actually had a homegirl. He had one of his best friends who stayed up there who I met in college. So we used to link up and go places downtown in Ohio, whatever, Cleveland. But it was cool though, man.
I seen that was last year. What was it? The Defenders.
Nah, I was on the Defenders, but I ended up going to the other team, the Renegades. We played the Defenders in the championship game.
Y'all beat them?
Yeah, man. It was just. It was crazy. It's my uncle coach on that other team, on the Defenders team.
Okay, so how was that?
I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. Like, straight up, like, them folks, man. They don't know what they talking about over there.
No,
at all. I mean, their offense is childish, man. It's kiddie playbook. Like,
so you break it down to like rec, basically.
It's rec. It's rec. I'm way too more advanced for this. I need an NFL playbook right now.
Yeah.
Like, I told him that. Yeah. You can send me home. I don't want to do this, and I went home.
That's all.
The other team picked me up. I went over there and told them straight up they were losing. They were like 2-4. I was like, look, bro. All these teams suck. I'm sitting here watching y'all practice like, y'all alright. But that other team, bro, we finna go play them, bro, they suck, bro. They just talk a lot. We went out there, the team I just came from, they good, though. They got, I mean, if you look at the team on paper, they got an NFL team straight up. Every player on their team came from the NFL. Like, that's why they call all us. Like, they got like 4 UGA players. They got DeAndre Baker this year. Like, I'm like, alright, bet. But I went to the other team, man. We ended up playing them, and they had a good record. They was undefeated. Man, we lost to them in 2 overtimes by 2. I'm like, bro, y'all gotta stop playing, bro. So we ended up playing them again in the championship game. And it was like I was in and out, playing in and out, some games playing. So I'm telling them, like, bro, just, like, I'm spazzing, though. Like, I'm going crazy. Like, bro, y'all gotta beat them, bro. Like, I hate them. Like, I really hate them, bro. God.
It's one of the things you had to have them.
And it was for the money, though. I don't even care about this.
Yeah.
But it was for the money, though, because it was like, you get, like, them games wasn't really nothing, though. You get paid, like, $6,500, $7,000 a game, whatever, like that up top. Like, you win. But the playoff game was, like, 89. Then the championship game was, like, 13. So I'm like, look, bro, shit, y'all don't want to win for the money. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
Yeah, for real. Like, what y'all doing?
Else. I was like, if this ain't something else, bro, some people don't get to play this game no more, man.
We're basically gambling out here right now. Let's go.
Look, bro, we got to go out here and win this game, bro. It ain't nothing else I can do right now but play football.
That's all I can give y'all.
Man, I swear to God, bro. Everybody went out there. I mean, we ended up beating them by like 15, 16. We was up by like 25. I mean, it was just bad from the jump. Like, it was just over with. Like, it was a good game, though. It was just, we ended up beating them.
So my closing I like to do is I always want to appreciate you for coming. Appreciate you making time to drop by, kicking it, sitting down, sitting with SilverBaX, man. It's my brand. I'm gonna keep growing this thing, man. I got people just there to keep jumping on. I appreciate you day one, dropping in and dropping the shirt, throwing it on your Instagram, social media, all that. I mean, it didn't take but one time. You had that thing up. So if you could leave my youth kids with like with something that you could just drop off from, like from when you was 13, 14, 15, 8, you know what I'm saying? Normally like 8th grade, because a lot of my kids that I've been following for a long time, they get ready to go into their 8th grade. And you know, that's their last year of like real rec football.
Yeah.
So now they go into 9th grade and they can't what you call it, reclass.
Yeah.
So it's either go right now or you got to reclass right now. So what would you tell that kid right now? Your kid.
I mean, you just got to figure out what you really want to do. And if this is what you want to do, man, it's going to be hard. I mean, the same thing like everybody say, you just got to choose your heart, man. Like, whether it's working a job, playing football, or not having a job. You know what I'm saying? It's all going to be hard. So you might as well do something you want to do. And for y'all kids that's out here, man, some of y'all got to realize y'all got talent don't nobody else have. So some of y'all are different, you know.
Yeah.
Other kids ain't got everything that you got going for yourself. So you gotta be able to have friends that understand when you gotta go to practice and when you gotta work out and stuff like that. Sometimes you gotta leave people behind. And it's just the way it is. Your real friends gonna understand what you're doing and like what you're trying to do and that you out practicing and working and stuff like that. Your fake friends will say, "Oh, you don't talk to me no more" and stuff like that. I mean, but you'll figure all this stuff out along the way. I mean, but really just keep your head down and keep working. Like, work out even when you got practice, go home and work out some more. Do some push-ups, like read the playbook. Just try to learn football, try to learn some plays, try to get some training, like ask questions. Like, you want to be a student of the game. Like, it's a lot of stuff you can learn about football, man. So, I mean, it's a lot of stuff in life, too, you got to stay away from. Like, you don't want to be around the wrong crowd. You don't want to hang around people that doing stuff you don't do. Like if they doing that over there, you don't want to be around. Just go be by yourself or go home or go hang by yourself. Whatever you got to do to stay clean, do that.
Man, I appreciate that one. I really do appreciate that one, man. They need that one, man.